I feel like tags are the equivalent of like those terrible like Facebook memes that went around in like middle school. Hi, I'm Ariel. You're watching She Wants the Diction. And today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie tag. Before I actually do this, I just want to say like, okay, I feel like tags are the equivalent of like those terrible like Facebook memes that went around in like middle school where they would ask you like, what's your favorite color? And like dumb shit like that. And like people's parents, I feel like still like do them and post them on Facebook. Like that's what I feel like tags are. So just like, it's not, I'm just saying like, I've kind of always been averse to it. And then also like, I know what you're thinking. This channel has been alive for like a year. Why are you doing a newbie tag? Well, I never did it because when I started, I didn't really understand that there was a lot of people doing, like I didn't understand there was Booktube. I didn't understand there was like a lot of people doing videos about books. And it was kind of like a subset of the YouTube community. So I wasn't really like participating in it, if that makes any sense. Okay, question 1, why did you start this channel? I started this channel initially so that I could rant about Call Me By Your Name, which was a terrible piece of stinking garbage book. And I was really upset about it, and I have no one to rant to because I knew no one else that had read it or watched it or anything like that. And I think that's kind of the whole idea behind it, is that I don't have anyone, or I don't know anyone in real life that reads, I mean, the way that I do. Like, there's people that'll occasionally read a book and it's whatever, but like, not like reads constantly, has been reading their whole life, will probably always read. I don't know anyone in my life like that, so reading is like a very isolating, like lonely hobby, I feel like, because you're just like, oh, I'm reading all these awesome things, I wish I had someone to like talk about this with, or just like anything. Question number 2, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? I think this one's fairly easy because I only buy used books, and to be honest, I get most of them in like the thrift store or from like free book boxes. I guess what I'm saying is, I mean, I like to read new books that come out, so like keep up with whatever is happening, like new like trends or whatever, but I also just kind of like read whatever I feel like, just like random things. Like I'd say my reading's pretty eclectic. Like I read mostly fiction, but I'm also open to reading like short stories, poetry, sci-fi, and then YA is probably the other thing that I like to read a lot. Sometimes nonfiction if I'm like actually interested in it. Just the fact that I buy used books already makes me different than the booktubers that walk into Barnes & Noble and just buy whatever's on display. Like, not that there's anything wrong with that, you do you, but that's not how I do things. Like, I'm coming out of left field, basically. Question 3, what are you most excited about for this new channel? Well, my channel's not really new. I would say the thing I'm recently most excited about was doing Blackathon, which is almost over. I didn't think that it would actually be like so much fun to do a readathon, and especially one that I like actually care so much about, and I feel like I have so much to like bring to it. And I was also kind of like, wow, I've never taken the time to like sit down and read books specifically by Black authors, and I've never like dedicated a chunk of time to doing this, and I don't understand why, because like a lot of the books that I read were great. So I just really like, I think readathons in general, like having a theme to read on might make it easier for me, because I feel like I'm really scattered a lot with my reading and I just read randomly, and I like having one subject or topic and just going like really deep on it. So I guess I'm excited to do more readathons. Number 4, why do you love reading? Why is this a question? What do you mean, why do I love reading? Why do you love reading? Like, like I don't understand. Don't people love it for all the same things? Like, I feel like it's, at its heart, it's like being curious. It's like you want to know more about the world and like understand more about like the human condition, and just know more about other people, or go different places, or just like, it's just wanting knowledge and information and experience in general, like just expanding all of that. And then also like, I guess the escapism. Number 5, what book or series got you into reading? None? I don't know. I would say it's more of a person that got me into reading. Like from the time that my dad taught me to read, like when I was a kid, and this was before I was even in school, I don't think I've stopped since. I'm really grateful to him for like teaching me stuff before we were even in school, before I was even in school, and like just, I guess, starting me on that path. Number 6, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I don't know. I really don't know with this one. Favorite booktubers, I really like Bowties and Books. Everything I feel like Jessie has to say is so well spoken and like passionate about books, and you can just like tell. Let's be friends. Like, can we be friends? I don't know. Number 7, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? The main challenge for me is just my own, getting over my own self, I guess, just like putting myself out there, or just like, especially something like this, I feel like I'm more of a writer, and talking to a camera is a lot different than having time to sit there and think of exactly what you want to say and making it perfect. I have to learn to like accept that it's not going to always come out right, and I'm not always going to like say the right things. And I also have to get over like how I look, like if people are judging how I look, or I don't know, it's more of just like a self-consciousness and anxiety and just all those things to get over, to just like put myself out there and actually make something. Like I feel like I'm always waiting to put things out there because I'm like, it's not perfect yet. I'm not good enough yet. I don't know how to speak well enough. I haven't thought about this enough, like, and you just have to like push through that, I guess, and just start making stuff, because that's really the only way that you're gonna get better, I guess. Okay, number 8, when did you start reading? Basically from the time of being a kid, like 4 to 5 maybe, I wanna say. Number 9 is, where do you read? Mostly at home, because I don't really leave my home. I'm just kidding, I leave home, just not very much. I'm a recluse. Okay. I read mostly, I like to read in bed, honestly. That's like my favorite place to read, and it's terrible because I fall asleep, but I don't care, it's comfortable. And then like, I guess I also like to read in the bathtub sometimes. It depends on the mood I'm in. And then like, on the couch? I don't know, are we supposed to be this specific? I really don't know. 10, what kind of books do you like to read? I kind of already addressed this, but mainly fiction, although I'm open to reading a lot of different things. That's that, all 10 questions. So hopefully y'all don't judge me for doing this newbie tag super late in the game. Super late newbie tag, we're gonna call it. Because I'm super late to the party, to the game, and just to life in general. Explosions. I want my outro to be explosions and air horns. Is that okay? Yes, I need it.